I'm Matt Bishar with REIT.com here in San Diego for REIT World 2012, NAREIT's annual convention for all things REIT. I'm joined by John Stewart, Senior Analyst with Green Street Advisors. So John, let's talk about the industrial sector, and it's had a very strong 2012. In your opinion, is this a matter of investors catching on to favorable performance or more kind of a brightening of expectations?
Well, the Green Street Advisors house view is that we're seeing a very gradual recovery in industrial fundamentals. So I'd say it's probably not the latter. It's more likely a catch-up from some of the underperformance that we saw in the second half of last year, and in particular, investor concerns over Prologis exposure to Europe.
So with that being said, do you think industrial REITs still have more room to run in 2013?
Well, again, our house forecast calls for actually a high probability that property prices will be higher in six months' time. So provided that interest rates don't rise, which is, of course, a big wild card, we think there is a good possibility that we could have room to run in the industrial sector.
All right, so time to get out your crystal ball. Looking at 2013, what do you think is going to be the biggest story in the sector?
Well, starting from a top-down view, clearly getting past the fiscal cliff is going to be the biggest issue facing the macro economy. And then at the real estate level, we published a report last Friday addressing taxes in California in the wake of the recent election. So as we deal with the changing political climate, that will obviously have an impact on real estate values, and in particular industrial portfolios like Prologis and PS Business Parks in California. And then at the company level, Prologis has two large portfolios for sale, or majority stakes in two large portfolios for sale, one in Japan, one in Europe. And seeing those two transactions come to fruition, I think, will be the biggest story in the industrial sector next year.
John, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
For more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to visit REIT.com.